So AEW happened before I start this video. So Paige, aka Saraya, has parted ways with AEW. So much for her so much for her sad AEW career. Like she comes back, has this big return, and it ends up being fucking mush. And oh, finally, boss, that listens to me. And yet the boss didn't really listen to her. She crapped on AEW, and nothing much has happened, unfortunately, with her run. It's a darn shame, you know. It's a real darn shame. It would have been nice if she was showcased more, and that she had a retarded heel turn out of no reason, and I don't know. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks to know that what happened. Hey, maybe she'll come back to WWE, and maybe she'll be presented better. Maybe she'll be able to wrestle, showcase as a bigger star. It would be nice. So it sucks darn shame what happened. So this actually was the only big thing that happened with AEW in terms of the day. So let's be honest. Anyways, the show started with Kenny Omega defeating Blake Christian in a match that no one really knows or cares about. Whatever. But then we see Mike Bailey comes out. Was it Mike? Whatever. You could tell they are just friendly Canadians. Oh wow. Whatever. They confront. So yeah, Mevo says comes like, you're an inspiration to me, and I just start doing gay butt sucks to people, and I won't interfere. I won't let that interfere from coming to facing you at the international title dynasty. We then see Ricochet. Ricochet says, I'm not in the tribe because I'm at my wedding. I'm having my wedding. And, I'm going to be on my honeymoon. And, I declare the dynasty I will leave with the girl and the gold. Well, I don't know. Behind closed doors, you know damn well what he's doing, having golden showers with other men, so. He's sexual bisexual. We then have MVP and MJF. They come face to face. MJF deciding, says the thought of deciding the Hurt Syndicate. He says he likes to join the business of hurting people, which he does accept actually. But then Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin comes out. Lashley asks MJF to give him back the business card, and he rips it. MJ tells MJ, just go back, I'm gonna handle this properly. And then apparently this leads to dissension. Why every freaking team has dissension? Why every heel hate each other? Bobby Lashley he's asked why he ripped it off, and then that's leads to the issues with the MVP. But then we see Big Bill and Brian keep make their way out. Oh, I was a former tag champ. You guys, you never had thrown us. We were playing for them. Let's have a rematch. I'm going to have my rematch and whatever. Okay, that's fine. Kyle Fletcher defeats Brody King. What? This small dude defeats this big guy? I don't fucking know. And then, great. Way to ruin the Tombstone by making a false finish. And then after the match, Powerhouse Hobbs comes out and he beats Mark Davis. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck is Mark Davis? Jericho says, I'm tired of asking Will Brisham and Brian Keith to step it up and ask them to consider, and if they won't, even if they were to be part of Warren anymore. And then for some reason Jericho challenges Bandito to have a mask versus title match for God knows what reason. You then see this little fun segment where Thunderstorm? No, it's ThunderTits! Who cannot love Toni Storm? Her character is great. Yeah, I really want to, this, I'm gonna prove what I did for everybody. I did everybody to prove that that we're gonna to show we are all in this together. I don't know, some shit that Nick Cage was trying to prove to Christian Cage or whatever. This is a group of heroin addicts. They're just fucking looking like they have heroin and all these shit. Hangman then says he's going to Owen, and then oh bitch, did I stutter? They're going at it again. They kind of confront each other, and then now there's people's oh, they could probably go at it again. And then see Ray FTR get interviewed. Dax Harwood says I let my emotion get the best of me last week, and I apologize, go and catch me for my actions. I said it feels like taking a break for the goal of being tag champs has gotten to me. And then Cope says it didn't mean anything to pulling them to reach their goal, and think that if they can get a shot to complete their goal. Cash says everyone knows how close he and his docs are, and how they're not aware how close with Cope. That when he was homeless, Cope gave him a place to stay, and they became great friends. Cash proposes that FDR will get on same page and challenge the Death Riders for the Trios title. Cope agrees and issues a challenge for Dynasty. I mean, I guess that's fine. I just like what? Are they gonna like probably delete the FDR turning on Edge? Probably. You never know. We then see this little interaction. So Moxley comes out and Swerve. Swerve says like, you're not. Oh, I'm sorry, like the other way around. They come out like Swerve came first, and it's Moxley. Swerve just says, you're no longer worthy of holding a world title, and you hide it because you know it. And then Moxley says, you had a high hopes to Swerve. You want to get, I want to give an opportunity to prove it at Dynasty. I want to see if people like you who gives blood, sweat, and tears with his business is willing to go to levels never seen before. Swerve says, I'm the most dangerous man in the world, and, I've been in Texas matches, you've been in it, but I won them, and I will leave Dynasty to prove why I'm dangerous, and I can go and continue playing, whatever. I mean, I'm not really intrigued. There's no real story in this match, A lot of people don't want this match to be like Texas Death Match for some reason, because they mentioned Texas Death Match or something, but yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, after that, like they had like the Willow Nightingale and Mayor Shafir attack each other, whatever. Hook tells Samoa Joe it was fun choking out Mass Caster last week, and Joe sees Caster talking, and then he chokes out Caster again. Okay. I don't think they just shit defeats Mark Briscoe for some reason. Jay White then announces his entry to the Melon Heart Cup, so they're basically making that the Royal Rumble type of thing. Rehearsals debates adding MJF to their faction. The reason why MJF was iffy because he questions MJF being a slimeball, and he has a reputation not be trusted. Whatever, and it was discussing who should be the next member. But ThunderTits is over, baby. That's for sure. The main event, Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford defeats ThunderTits, Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa. Bayne defeats pins Toni Storm for the match. You see, this is the problem. You have a person like Toni Storm who's over, and she gets pinned, all for the sake to make her less, like, make this bitch more credible. Like, you couldn't just, I don't even know, man. Who cares? And why were the women main eventing? Why did this main event a fucking show? I don't know. I don't even care. Like, that's AEW. AEW was just kind of just lifeless. Not an ounce of care. Let's be honest for this show. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.